What is that I hear? You don't have time to do self-care? Listen, that's where number 5 comes in. Hey, welcome back to I Am Amy Beauty channel, where we love all things growth, food, and lifestyle. If it's your first time, welcome, and if it's not, welcome back. In today's video, we are talking about how to deal with the holiday stress. It could be so stressful with work, Christmas presents, gatherings, everything. And you know what? Sometimes we burn out at the end of it. Let's not do that this time around, okay? So I'm gonna give you 7 tips plus a bonus on how to deal with the holiday stress. Let's get into it. Tip number 1 on how to deal with the holiday stress is this: do your shopping early. Not only including your presents, yes, do that early, but not only that, do the other things early as well, like the food if you are having guests over your house. Or even if you're doing a potluck, get those ingredients, those other things early, whether it's decorations, whether it's paper plates, whatsoever. Do those stuff early. Why? Because who loves a long line? Not me, okay? I do not love long lines. I hate waiting in long lines. I hate waiting last minute to get stuff, because you know what happens? If you wait last minute to get other things, what happens is you grab things that you don't need, you overspend, and you're just like, ugh. This is where the anxiety happens, okay? So do your shopping early to avoid the anxiety, to avoid grabbing things that you don't need, the overspending, all that crazy stuff. Do your shopping early. Number 2, let's try to avoid binging on junk food, okay? Don't binge on junk food. Sometimes when you're so busy and grabbing the gifts, grabbing that, we forget to eat. Sometimes we even go 5 hours without eating, or 7, and we're like, oh snap, I did not eat. And then what do? We grab the first thing we see, the junk food. So let's try to avoid that. Be intentional on what goes inside your body. So what you do is you get your nutrition to boost your energy. Whether it's a quick smoothie, prepare your snacks in advance, because sometimes we forget and we go grab the first thing, a Snickers bar or something, like, you know what I mean? So what you're gonna do is prepare early in advance. Figure out, okay, even if sometimes it sounds crazy, but even if you have to set a reminder on your phone to remind you to eat, do it. But also, not only that, figure out what you're gonna have throughout the day so you avoid going for that junk food. All that sugar intakes leads to sluggish, leads to even sometimes feeling depressed and everything. We just go for the junk and the sweets and stuff like that. So let's try to avoid that this year. Let's be intentional of what goes inside our body. And number 3, let us enjoy the little things. What I love to do is have a journal, even if it's on my phone, and I sometimes jot down things that make me smile. Sometimes my friends make me laugh, even a customer where I work makes me smile or says a compliment. I write those things down, so I review that when I am down to be like, it's not all that bad. Write things down in a journal that makes you smile, that you're thankful for, right? Like having a gratitude journal. So just think of it as, what makes me smile? Enjoy the small things. Life is made up of moments, and let us remember to notice them. Number 4, maintain a holiday self-care routine. Switch up your self-care routine just a little bit with the holiday seasoning. Maybe you like to have scented candles that reminds you of a pumpkin pie. I don't know, but switch it up a little bit. Do stuff that makes you happy. Also reminds you that it's the most wonderful time of the year. I know I can't sing, but it's okay. Switch it up. Do something fun. Maybe it's even going to a market, right? A winter market or whatever. But switch up your holiday self-care routine with a little holiday seasoning. What is that I hear? You don't have time to do self-care? Listen, that's where number 5 comes in, which is learn to say no if it's too much on your plate. One more can I say? If you can't handle it, say no. If it's too much that you are stressing over it, it's okay to push it off to somebody else. Because again, let me ask you a question. How many of you will allow your phone to go to 20, 10, 5%. Not me. I'm sure not you either. So if you won't allow your phone to go down that low, don't allow your body to reach 0%, to reach the burnout stage. So if it's too much, say no. Say no. What are you waiting for? Say no. And number 6, on how to deal with the holiday stress, find time to meditate and pray. Real simple. Sometimes with all that noise and with all the busyness, you need to slow down a little bit. Find some time to pray, find some time to meditate, find some time to be alone by yourself and just relax. Even if it's doing nothing, even if it's just some breathing exercises, find the time to do that. If you don't find the time, the stress will keep piling up, and this is where the burnout happens. This is where you're gonna have to find the time to slow it down. But let us be ahead of it and find time to meditate, pray, do some breathing exercises, things that will help us slow down. Number 7, now this is a real important one. If you are hurting, if you are feeling depressed, do not isolate yourself, okay? Do not isolate yourself. Find someone who you trust. Find some, even if it's calling a helpline, find somebody to talk to. Find someone to even vent to. So for me, I have a venting buddy. Listen, we all need that sometimes. It's just to get it out. I said what I had to say and it's done. But sometimes we need to go deeper than that. Find the help that you need that is healthy, that is positive, so that you're also not by yourself. It's the worst thing when you are hurting that you're by yourself. Find that person, find that helpline, find it, please. Let us be healthy and safe this holiday season. And for my bonus tip, which is very important as well as the 1 to 7, is this: break. Can we say break? Break tradition if it's not making you happy. Why are you doing the tradition if it's not making you happy? Certain tradition in our family, whatever it is, if it's not making you happy, break it. Stop it. Because that just means you're pleasing others, and that if you're pleasing others, you're not pleasing yourself. So break it. Maybe you want to change it up a little bit, or even make new traditions. Do that. Because again, we want to release the stress. Why are you stressing yourself out to make others happy? Okay? No, thank you. So those are my top 7 plus the bonus on how to deal with the holiday stress. I really hope this helps you. If you do something that helps you with the stress, please leave the comments down below. I want to know what you do. And if you know that this video can help someone out who is stressing, share with them, hit the like, and don't forget to subscribe. And that is it. Until next time.